Several rabbis tell KDKA that some members of the congregation arrive early and others arrive casually late for the morning services. Police had to turn away dozens of people who were pulling into the parking lot who were also about to walk right into harm's way. Meghan Schiller talked with several rabbis and one woman who was thankful that she was running late.
We could hear the shots and we were standing in our living room and we could just hear just rapid fire.
Cody Murphy lives just a few feet away.
She saw some guy running down the street really fast. My brother got out of the car and was like, "Sir, you need to," and the guy was like, "Sir, you need to call 911 right now." There's been a shooting at the synagogue, so we called 911.
Murphy, just one of dozens who called 911 just around 10 Saturday morning.
I rushed home as quickly as I could, not knowing if the shooter was on the loose or not, and it's impossible to describe how terrifying that is.
Amanda Godley said she's at a loss for what to even say to her children.
And then you realize you can't really protect your kids from this, especially when it's so easy to get guns and hate crimes are on the rise.
Karen Coburn said she was just minutes away from experiencing that hate crime firsthand.
I would have been there in 5 minutes, maybe, because when I left and was walking, I don't even think there was a police car at Northumberland and Murray.
During the week, the doors are locked. On Shabbat, it's a little bit more of a chore because you don't necessarily have anybody in the office to let people in. Well, we can't let that happen. We have to take all precautions at all times, unfortunately.
Rabbi Chuck Diamond said his phone started ringing off the hook.
I cried, and I'm still, I heard about it and I thought, wow, I thought about the people who I knew would be there.
The gunman targeting people arriving early, vulnerable members of the congregation.
You should see they drive up in their cars and you're like shuddering that they're still driving, and they shuffle in with their walkers, and I mean it was terrifying to me when I first got the call, and then I started getting calls right after that, and I'm torn apart.
In Squirrel Hill, Meghan Schiller, KDKA-TV News.